Okay guys, well I'm back on the California coast and I had a great time in Alaska. It was just a quick trip, this one, but if you didn't check that out, the last couple videos, make sure to go check it out. I'm just looking for a quick little fishing spot right now, and just fished this morning, take it easy, but I have something really big to share with you guys. Very big, so stick around. So ideally I want to fish on this rock right here, and it looks dry right now. I want to keep my eye on the swell while I get set up here and make sure there's no waves that come over this. As you can see, it's not the calmest day, but it's not too bad. And I'll start off with the little swim bait here. Always just cut that tag end into the tackle box or something, or put it in your pocket. There you go. And I haven't seen any waves crash on this rock. Yeah, I'll just start out kind of high, and yeah, we'll see. There's a nice little flat spot right here, maybe 20 feet down to the water. This is a big wave right here. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, there you go. Even that big wave is just reaching about maybe 5-6 feet up. Yeah, swell today is 4 feet at like 9 seconds. It just looks a little kind of turbulent. This is a big wave as well. That one came up a little higher, still not too bad. If you're ever unsure, you gotta just make sure you stay back far enough where you can escape these big swells. The ocean will take you. All right, let's get started with the fishing. A little bit of wind this morning. Okay, first cast. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to try a jig. Maybe this guy, or this blue one right here. Maybe that guy right there. 40-gram jig. Try it out. Okay, here we go. Now we'll get a little more distance. This one, oh yeah, can't even see where that went. Trying to keep it close to the bottom, but not really touching the bottom. This is a pretty big wave. Big one. Another big one. Ooh. Getting pretty windy too. Those are a couple big waves there. One more. One more. Pretty good size. Those are pretty big. All right. It actually came over this little bridge part. I'm gonna look behind me, make sure there's no big waves coming. I think we're safe. Well, no reason to risk it when the conditions aren't in my favor. Those couple waves are pretty big, so I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting a little windy anyways, and I have something way cooler to show you. So let's get to it. And if you follow our second channel, you guys might know already, but it's so dope. I'm so excited to show you guys. And yeah, so let's get to it. When I started my channel in 2018, I remember like 6 months after I started, I had to buy a car because I had a motorcycle at the time, and it got totaled when it was parked on the street while I was at work. And had to buy a car, and I bought this 2003 Subaru Impreza for $3,000, and I had to use pretty much all the money that was in my checking account and most of my money that was in my savings account too at the time. And so that was the beginning of the YouTube journey. And in 2020, at the end in December, we bought our van, upgraded to the Sprinter van that we have now, and we were living out of that. We built it out and living out of that, and doing all kinds of stuff, traveling and going to Alaska multiple summers in that van. And yeah, we've been able to support ourselves, Jocelyn and I, just both of us, through doing YouTube full time, and even getting to employ my mom. She makes all the knife bags. If you guys didn't know, she makes the knife bags and the aprons that we sell on our website, outdoorcheflife.com, all handmade, and she does an amazing job. It's such high quality. Anyways, so we've been able to, you know, support ourselves through this journey, which is amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. But now we've been able to upgrade even further. We just bought this place that I'm standing on right now, and it is a property in the redwoods. And there's, look at this, all behind me, nothing but redwoods, more redwoods than you can count in the forest. It is absolutely beautiful out here. It's amazing, and this is all thanks to you guys. Thanks for making my dreams come true. I never would have thought when I began, you know, that we'd be here now. We'd be on our own property, plenty of land, and it's not just land. We have a house on it too, so, which is amazing. And as soon as we closed escrow, we moved right in. We literally just boom, right away, and we started living here. We already done a couple projects. And we did some stuff on the second channel, Tackling the World, what we've done so far. You guys can check that out if you're interested. But mostly on Outdoor Chef Life, we'll still be doing a bunch of catch and cooks, but we'll add on a lot of stuff because we can do a lot of projects here. I want to show you around the property a little bit too. Nobody's lived on this property in over 2 years, so there's a little bit of work to be done, but overall not too bad. And this pine tree, the only pine tree we have on the property, is growing onto the roof, so we gotta cut that down. I think I'll cut this one first here. I think I'll just push it over there. If it doesn't take me out. Oh, there it goes. There you go. At least we cleared the roof. This big branch was already cut, or it broke or something from up there. And then, yeah, that's why this other branch was just laying on this side. Or like I guess the end of it was laying on the roof. But yeah, all right, that's taken care of. One of the first things I did was fix up this garage. The whole floor was covered in rat poop. I still need to put some drywall on the walls, maybe some insulation too, but looks much better than when I got here. Yeah, all those projects, like I said, it's on our second channel, Tackling the World. And take a look at this. We got a beautiful greenhouse. Jocelyn's already been hard at work and putting in some new plants. She's got a little fountain there. When the sun's hitting the solar panels, there's like a little water stream that goes off of that. And there were a couple frogs, a bunch of basil, some marigolds, and some new stuff planted. Very nice, hey. Believe it or not, this property was on Redfin. We just found it on Redfin. And it's been on the market it was on the market for over 300 days. Isn't that crazy? We have a ton of ripe blackberries right now. This is a Himalayan blackberry bush, but really nice to have. There was a ton of butterflies on it earlier. And we also have a fig tree. Actually, we have 2 fig trees. This is the second one. They're kind of little right now. It hasn't been watered in 2 years, so we'll see if it gives us some ripe fruit. Really tiny. We have nice large shed. There's some bats living up there in the insulation. But yeah, just storage. Got a chill outdoor space. This is my table. I built this table a few years back and I brought it over. Check out this view from the balcony. Very nice. You know, we always hear about all these homes in California selling for $1 million over the asking or 1.5 over the asking. But if you get out of the cities, you can still find some nice property like this. This one was listed for only $500K and it's still sat on the market forever. Pretty nice. I mentioned earlier this year that I didn't want to take out a mortgage, and that's going to be, you know, having a mortgage is like a trap because it holds you to one place and all this and that. But with that said, I did still take out a mortgage because yeah, I mean, I had to if I wanted the place. So yeah, I did end up taking out a mortgage, just a 30-year conventional loan, and my plan is to just pay it off as fast as possible because, like I don't want to be, I hate owing the bank. That's nothing fun. It's not a good feeling. I'd rather just pay them off as fast as possible, especially with the interest rate we have. We have a 6.99 interest rate. It is what it is. It's what it is at the time. So that's not cool either. So with that high interest, like, we're paying so much in interest. Unless rates come down and we can refinance, I'm gonna just stick to that plan. Unfortunately, we don't have any old growth redwoods on the property, but actually we do have one, a remnants of one. There used to be an old growth here. This right here was an old growth redwood tree, and I was counting the rings on it, and it's probably about 500 years old when it was cut down. Pretty wicked to have something like this, even if it's just the remnants of it. So we're not off grid, but we're on well and septic. We have PG&E for power. After closing escrow and actually after moving in, we didn't even know about this before, but we found a new place on our property that we had no idea about, because we have this easement right here that goes through our property, goes up to our neighbor's driveway, and we'd never walk that way because it's our neighbor's place, right? So one morning we walked out and I was like, oh, let's just walk that way, we'll see where the neighbor's property starts. But as I'm walking this way towards the neighbor's property, I noticed on the left we actually have something, a little piece that's just a little piece of land. We had no idea this existed when we purchased the property. Look at this. It's a perfect little spot to have like a campground, outdoor kitchen, maybe a yurt, something like that. Perfectly flat spot in the trees. Look at this. And they already ran power to it. So I am actually really excited about this spot. When we found this place, I was like, is this ours? Is this really ours? I marked it, I sent it to my realtor. Realtor didn't know about it. The seller's realtor didn't even know about it. The people we bought it from actually were just investors. They were out-of-state investors that had the property for over 2 years and they never did anything with it. That's why it sat for so long, because they never lived here. They just decided to buy it because they thought it was a good investment at the time, and they ended up losing money on it. And we bought it from them, so they knew nothing about the property. I don't know, they've probably been here maybe a couple times, I don't know, we never met them. So this spot right here, when we found it, I sent it to my realtor and he didn't know, but I sent him the pin, looked up the coordinates, and he was like, oh, that's on your property. And then when I met the neighbor, I asked him about it and he was like, oh yeah, that's yours. I was like, oh dude, perfect. And now this opens up so much opportunity for like an outdoor kitchen. I've always wanted to do a badass like outdoor kitchen, you know. So that's gonna be on the list of things to do, some list of projects. Gonna make this place super cool and be able to have dinners here, have, you know, maybe even like pop-ups kind of stuff on the property. So this is gonna be pretty sick. You'll see it here on Outdoor Chef Life, all the process, because I want to definitely document making an outdoor kitchen and going through that whole entire process, because this is just something I've been wanting to do. I mean, it's awesome. So this is a perfect spot for it. Ooh. Obviously right now it's just a bunch of poison oak and some junk, a bunch of wood that's not really good for anything because it's all rotten. Once it starts raining, you know, the winter comes and it's not dry anymore, we can probably just burn all that wood, and yeah, will be an easy way to get rid of all that rotten wood. And yeah, this is pretty sweet. Oh, and I haven't even shown you what the other side of the property holds. Potentially, I don't know yet, but potentially. So our property is a slope, so it goes uphill. So it starts from the bottom, which is where we're at right now, or towards the bottom, and it goes all the way up past the house, and it goes all the way up to the ridge. And on the ridge, the trees change. So it's all redwoods mostly on this hillside. There's like redwoods and some Doug fir and some madrone and some huckleberry brush and stuff like that. But all the way at the top it changes to tan oak. So, and tan oak, mushrooms love tan oak, and around here especially. So I'm hoping when the rain comes we find some mushrooms up there. I love that it's nice and cool in the shade, and even in the sun it's like 75 today maybe. It's perfect temperature. Oh, can you guys believe this? Dude, we freaking did it. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to all of you watching. We're moving up. We're moving up for sure. After I put in the offer, honestly, like, I didn't know if I was going to go through with it or not. Every single day I changed my mind. One day I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. This is going to be great. The next day I'd be like, no, heck no. We're out. We're pulling out because I don't want to have a mortgage. I don't want to be stuck somewhere. I just want to travel, just keep doing our thing and moving around in the van or overseas, whatever. Ultimately, at the end we decided to go through with it, and you know what, I'm super stoked about it. I'm very happy about the decision. I know there's some people that always freak out when there's a change, something new, right? Especially with the content. They're afraid that it's gonna change up, but we're still gonna be traveling a ton. And next week we're actually gonna be in Panama. We're gonna be in Central America for the next month, for an entire month. So we're still going to be traveling. We're still going to be doing a bunch of fishing, catching cooks, all that we do here. We're just adding on to that content, and now we get to do some other stuff that I've been wanting to do as well. And there's more on the property that we can, there's potential for all kinds of stuff. And if you have an idea on what I should do, leave me a comment, and I'll get through them, I'll read them, and yeah, any kind of cool ideas that you have on the property, definitely leave it down below. Oh, can you believe this? Listen. If you listen, you hear nothing. The highway is way down there, so we don't get any of that noise. There's no airplane traffic because not really much airports around here. There's just a small road there that the neighborhood uses, and it just, you know, once in a while there's a car. But damn, this is nice. That's like one of my favorite things. It's just like listening and not like there's absolutely no noise. Just incredible. It's hard to find that these days, you know. It's hard to find somewhere that's just quiet. There you have it. We have this delivery box. Oh shoot, when did this get here? From Good Shop. I gotta put this in the freezer. Since I was out fishing, I didn't know this got delivered. Well, this is a perfect time to tell you guys our sponsor for today, and that is Good Chop. Good Chop sends fully customizable, high quality meat straight to your door. Well, for us, down to the delivery box, and I don't know how long it was sitting in there, honestly. I didn't see the truck. It might have come even last night, but everything was still completely frozen, so it was in perfect condition. And really, it works great for us because the closest grocery store that we have is like 40 minutes away. And if we want to go to like a Costco or Whole Foods, that's an hour away. And it just saves us time. And even if you have those stores close to you, saves everybody time if it comes straight to your door. What's great about Good Chop is they care about quality, and everything is sourced in the USA. And we talk about, especially in seafood, always eat local. And with Good Chop, that's exactly what you'll be doing, as well as supporting your American farms and fisheries. So go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use code OCL130 and you'll get $130 off across your first 4 boxes. Again, that's goodchop.com/YouTube, code OCL130, or you can use the link in the description. Thanks to Good Chop for sponsoring this video. And now we're actually going to make something from that box. Jocelyn was craving some chicken wings, so I defrosted the bag of wings they sent over. Tons of this crab. Ooh, looks nice. Bacon. Chicken wings. Nice. And I am marinating it currently in a delicious gochujang, soy sauce, little marinade. And I added some cornstarch flour to that to just thicken it up. And I'm going to fry that up, make some chicken wings. Also, we have some salmon from Alaska, and we've frozen it, kept it nice and frozen. So now we can eat it for sushi. And Jocelyn's been really looking forward to that, so we'll make some Philly rolls, which is her favorite type of rolls. I know, it's pretty silly, but we're gonna make some Philly rolls. That's what she loves. And yeah, we'll make some dinner for tonight. So, just made a fresh pot of rice. Oh yeah, I love rice. And we're gonna turn this into sushi rice by adding a little bit of this sushi vinegar powder. This is really good to have if you're just, quick sushi at home. You just make some rice, some short grain or medium grain rice. Any Japanese rice will work. And you just sprinkle this stuff right over the top. Get a generous amount on there, and then you mix it up. So there it is. That's like quick sushi rice. And it tastes really good too. Oh yeah, a little update on my cookbook too. We're getting pretty close. The pre-orders will start sometime soon, in the next month or so. But I'll have in my cookbook, there's going to be a ton of QR codes. And one of the QR codes would be linking ingredients to my Amazon, and it'll just go directly to that if you're looking for certain ingredients, and there'll be a bunch of lists. So cool stuff like that. Can't wait till it's done, but it's almost there. Okay, got cucumber, a couple cucumbers, small guys, and I'm gonna make little snowmono, which is just a little cucumber quick pickled kind of salad. There, got some kosher salt. It's going to be a generous amount of salt, and kind of mix it up there, nice and salted, and we'll set that aside, and it's going to release a lot of water. There's the chicken marinating, and this is a slightly green hue. I don't know if you can see it, but because our roof right here is green. So sorry about that. Anyways, got some cornstarch here. I already mixed some in, but you don't want to drop it in the fryer soaking wet like this. I want to dry it off on the cornstarch first. Otherwise, it's gonna pop like crazy in the hot oil, which is going right there. All right, I think that's good. You can hit the excess cornstarch off. All right, just a few minutes on each side. We're gonna do a double fry on these. So I'm gonna take these out for now. Pop in the next batch. When we take those out, then we'll pop these back in. Okay, while those cook, let's make the sushi. I washed my hands thoroughly multiple times after touching that raw chicken to avoid any cross-contamination. This is the salmon we just brought back from Alaska. Okay, let's pull these guys out. Oh, they're looking great. All right, the other one's going back in. That's just going back in for about 2 minutes. There we go, a little sashimi plate. Make my sushi. Handful of sushi rice. And on there, some furikake. Furikake I'll put on top of this. Boom, boom. Piece of salmon. Got cream cheese. Got a ton of these little wasps next to me. Got some cucumber as well. Wrap this baby up. Bada bing. Ooh, a little plastic. There we go. Makisu. Like to squish in the sides. And just roll it one time, roll it 2 times, back, and we're done. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna make a couple of them, and then we'll cut it. Somebody cut this nori all lopsided. Not me. Just kidding, it was me. Cream cheese. go. Now I got 2 of them. And I could cut these 2 at the same time. Wet my knife a little. And I'll make a couple more. Yeah, I have enough for maybe 2 more. Okay, so Jocelyn just whipped up a quick little soy sauce honey glaze. We'll just go over the top with the wings. Give it a little toss. These are nice and crispy. Oh no, casualty. That's okay, 5-second rule. Oh, that's fire. That's so good. A little bit of sesame seeds to finish her off. Not gonna do that again. Nice. Okay, we got some sashimi and the cucumber from earlier. To the cucumber, just add a little bit of vinegar. Rice vinegar would be better, but that's what we got right now. And then a little bit of sesame in this as well. And then I have sesame oil. Little sesame oil in the cucumber, as well as the sashimi. Salmon. I'll tell you, salmon, sea salt, and sesame seeds. It's so good. Just simple. All right, guys, here it is. Here's our dinner. Oh, got some salmon Philly rolls, Jocelyn's favorite, and we got some salmon sashimi, little sesame oil, sea salt, and sesame seeds, and the sunomono, the cucumber salad, and our chicken wings from Good Chop. Thanks to Good Chop. Now, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh. And we have some wine to finish. We need to finish this wine, so we're gonna drink that tonight. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here, being with us through these amazing milestones. Cheers.
Cheers. To the house.
To the house. Pretty dang good. Almost chugged it.
Oh, a wing.
Let's have some wings.
But crisp is nice.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had chicken wings in a long time, huh?
These are really good.
Clean.
Mine too.
Wow. Fun combination. Chicken wings and sushi. Both things Jocelyn wanted.
Yeah.
That Alaskan salmon.
It's like a surf and turf, but better.
Surf and turf with chicken.
And Philly rolls.
Cucumber. Cucumber should be good too. Let's see. Let's take a little. Yeah. Nice. Nice. You know what? I always hate on these type of rolls, but it's pretty good.
A lot of sushi chefs hate on the rolls, but then they eat them all.
And then they eat them all.
Spoken from experience.
This coho was so good. Well, guys, a lot more content to come your way. Next up is Panama. That's gonna be fun. My first time going to Panama. So look forward to seeing you guys there. And thanks again to Good Chop for sponsoring today's video. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.